Hi guys, here I am with Luke Shanks. Luke is from Shudan Gym in Northampton, and Luke is on fight number 3 tonight in the flyweight division. Luke, how you feeling today, mate?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I made weight easy anyway. Dead on
Excellent.
125. And, yeah,
good skills. Well, obviously you're from a great gym there, Shudan. We've got a few of your guys on tonight. They always come to fight really hard. They always put a good performance on. So have you had any special preparation for tonight, or are you just going to take it as it comes?
Well, my last one I was all stand-up, no defence at all. Now I've kind of swapped over. I'm doing jiu-jitsu, wrestling, and I feel good all round, really.
Excellent, excellent. Well, like I say, you're from a strong team. You've got a few of your guys on tonight. I know some of the guys that back you up there, like some Martin Sheridan, people like that. You've got a very, very strong core down there, so I would assume they've been putting you through your paces. So, like I say, mate, you guys always come to fight, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you showcase your skills tonight.
Thank you.
Is there anybody you want to say thanks to?
Thanks to Naz, BJJ, and then Shudan, everyone at Shudan.
Excellent. Best of luck for tonight, mate. We'll look forward to seeing you in the cage. Hi guys, here I am with Cheya Saleem. Cheya is from Birmingham and fights out of Fearless MMA and is on our 3rd fight tonight. How you doing there, Cheya? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Excellent. You've got a very confident look about you, and I like that. You obviously Fearless MMA, we've had a few of your guys on the show before. They always come to throw down. Number 1, do you know anything about your opponent? And number 2, how have you prepared for that?
I've seen one of his fight. He looks like a brawler, and just prepared as normal and see how it goes.
Excellent. Well, look, like you say, you've got that glint in your eye, you've got that smile on your face. Obviously, what that shows me is that you're determined to get in there. You're looking forward to getting in and enjoying yourself in the cage, and obviously putting on a good performance for the audience. Have you got many people coming to see you?
A couple of friends.
Excellent. So you can have a bit of support in the crowd.
Yeah, good.
Brilliant. Well, listen, what I'll say to you is there, Cheya, I'll wish you the best of luck for tonight, and I'm looking forward to seeing you showcasing your skills later on.
Thanks.
Okay, so we're in with the flyweights, Luke Shanks, Cheya Saleem. Shanks in the slightly shorter black shorts, Saleem in the white shorts.
Yeah, and Shanks wasted no time coming in with a huge overhand right there, straight from the bell, sorry. And what we expect from the flyweights is a fast pace, and these guys are not disappointing in the first 15-20 seconds of this fight.
No, boom, and we're on the ground, exactly where you want it to be. You've only got 3-minute rounds, not the 5-minute rounds the pros have that these guys will be fighting later in their career, so they've got to do what they've got to do quickly. They've got to score points for the takedown, they want to work their submission, and they want to work dominance very quickly. Now, nice roll out there from Saleem. Back up, secures the underhooks and drives against the cage wall, so we're seeing some very smart wrestling here from Saleem, using his head to control Shanks.
Yep, and Shanks is doing exactly what he needs to do by controlling Saleem's head in return to try and peel his head off his body. But good control there from Saleem. I mean, in his corner you've got the likes of Tom Breeze over there from Fearless MMA. Obviously a very good wrestler and pro MMA fighter himself. You know, drilling day in, day out with the top guys down there. I'm sure he's going to be very well versed.
I was going to say that Shanks was throwing some devastating knees, but look at the 2 knees from hell that just came from Saleem there.
Yeah, and he switches down, he's got the hips, and he's going to pull it in and hit that takedown. Nice work from Saleem, and he's got his pass straight away.
That was a beautiful single leg takedown, utilising his head to take Shanks down. So what's Shanks going to do from guard? He's got an open guard. Is it half guard or full? I can't quite see. I think it is a half guard. He's looking to strike and kick away.
Yeah, look for that triangle, and as you see all too often, he gives his opponent a chance to work that pass. I mean, Shanks has done a good job of getting his guard back again, but he just gave up that pass a little bit too easily to Saleem, looking for a triangle that wasn't really there.
No, that's right. We could see Saleem thinking about trying to isolate the arm of Shanks. Look at that, sneaky little what's it. Just goes to posture up. No, I'm not going to go and do anything, and then straight back in with a massive straight right.
And he's working to the mount position, but good work from Shanks to push his man off, and the exchange of pair of hooks.
That was a devastating little short right hook there from Shanks. Just jumped up, boom, right in the chops.
Yeah, and in MMA, you know, in these kind of transitions and scrambles, if you can hit shots like that, you know, these guys aren't just fighting in one range and the next range. You know, you've got to work all the time, and that's exactly what he needs to do. Find the shots in the transitions and in the scrambles.
Absolutely. Now here we're seeing Shanks' wrestling skills there as he drops down low for an ankle pick. That's nice. Not worked.
Yeah, crossface there from Saleem, just stopping him, putting all his weight in, and a big knee to the body.
Now we see a little technique there from Shanks that I quite like myself there, kneeing the leg. Slows your opponent down later in the fight. And again, look, we can see Shanks coming in, kneeing that right leg of Saleem.
Fast-paced first round there, Lloyd.
That's it, but as you say, that's what we expect from the flyweights. Let's see what they got for round 2. Okay, so we're ready for round 2. I've got to say, Saleem looks a little bit more fresh than Shanks.
And that big right hand out of the blocks from Shanks again. But he used it rightly so to try and hit that single leg. But good balance from Saleem.
Excellent. We can see him trying to utilise the whizzer, throwing his leg in there.
Doing all the right things to defend that takedown, it has to be said. That's nice wrestling from Saleem, nice defensive wrestling. Exchanging some knees. And some left hooks coming in there from Saleem as well.
Nice little hip throw there. Bit more of a hip pull down than a hip throw, but hey, it still worked.
And some elevation using the butterfly hooks there from Shanks. Can't quite get that sweep that he was after. Settles for the close guard.
Is it sad that I got all excited and I thought we might have just seen a helicopter armbar, but no, unfortunately not.
This time yet. And Saleem working patiently for that pass, gets up to his feet, and then opts to sit back into the guard. Obviously didn't think the pass was there just then. Good work again. You know, we said it in the last fight, but we've got some more talented amateurs, you know, well-rounded guys who've shown skills on the feet, in the wrestling game and on the ground. I'm impressed with the standards so far.
Absolutely, I fully agree with you there, Jay. I mean, it's something that we're seeing throughout the country as a whole, but Fight UK specifically. I mean, we really have got the cream of the crop in the amateurs here, and they are performing and like professionals, which is fantastic to see. And you know, it's worth pointing out. I mean, Luke Shanks, he's only 18 years old. He's barely out of the junior ranks. As we go, Saleem standing, passes the leg straight in, big left shot, and another big left shot.
Yeah, that was something we saw him utilise in the first round as well. As he's going for the pass, hitting that big left hand, and he, you know, it's a technique he likes because he's used it again. And as he had Shanks thinking about the punch more so than protecting the pass, he's let him get past his legs. So double whammy.
That's it. It has worked. He's, as I say that, Shanks trying to shrimp back in, giving his back up now. Is Saleem going to be able to get his head through? No. Shanks is dominating with head control. Saleem's head pops out. Are we going to see side control? No, he's going to go full mount, and Shanks gets those butterflies in. And they're gone. They're gone. They're not there.
Yeah, nice guard retention from Shanks. Every time Saleem's going to get the pass, he's not letting Saleem rest on top, and he's always trying to work his legs in. You know, good work from the bottom. He's not taking much damage. But you know, we need to start seeing more attacks from Saleem if he's from Shanks. Sorry, if he's not going to let this round slip through his fingers.
Yeah, you're right. He's definitely working on the defense now. I mean, you know, here he needs to get up and try and do something to persuade the judges that he's still in the game at this point. As Saleem comes in, head control, couple of knees. We're going to go round 3. Into our third and final round. Shanks versus Saleem. And again, Shanks out the trap with a big right hand.
Yeah, nice inside low kick followed by the right. That was good work from Shanks, and he managed to catch Saleem with that one. And he's steaming in there, looking to close the distance.
Big shots. Good head movement off the cage wall there. As Saleem drives in, works his man in for a wrestling takedown.
Yeah, Shanks has got that underhook, but not enough control with it, and that's why we saw Saleem hit that takedown there. Shanks right in his own corner. You can see one of his coaches there, Martin Sheridan, pro MMA fighter. We've seen him at Fight UK as well. Both guys have experienced corners, and you can tell they're working from good teams. They're coming to this third round. Both guys have done some great work so far, all to play for.
On that note of cornering, Jay, if you were Shanks' corner, what would you have said to him in between that little last round?
I guess just a little bit more urgency. You know, he's been stuck on his back for some prolonged periods, and apart from really attacking for one butterfly sweep, which he didn't quite get, he was a little bit static on his back. He did well to retain his guard, but not enough action to try and scramble back up to his feet or look for the submission for me. And again, you know, the time's ticking away. As you noticed before, these are only 3-minute rounds, and you have to work fast if you want to make an impression with the judges. every second Saleem spends on top, he's winning in the eyes of the judges.
Absolutely, you're completely right there. And again, we can see that Saleem's calm, controlled. He's happy to be on top. There's no immediate rush to finish with a submission. He's controlling his man. He's sunk the takedown.
Yeah, and that's good to see from amateurs. You know, it's not rushed. He's taking his time. He's using his composure. And the fact that he's got that composure after, you know, just a couple of fights is a great thing.
Yeah, we see less mistakes, don't we? You know?
Yeah, definitely. He's not giving anything away. He's tight on top. He's doing exactly what his corner's telling him. You know, that's the mark of a good fighter, and I'm sure Saleem will carry on doing well if he carries on this track.
There we go. So Shanks claiming guard, and he's got a loose overhook. What's he going to do? Are we going to see a last-minute submission attempt from guard? I don't think so. It's open. He's thinking about it. And
yeah, Shanks, while he's got that space there, he needs to really try and scramble up to his feet. He's got no time to be engaging in the ground game off his back because he's not getting anything from Saleem. So it looks for a reverse triangle as I say that, but Saleem's going to pop his head out and get that pass again. Nice tight side control.
Yeah, it's just control from Saleem there. And we can see these guys are only flyweights, but every single pound is going straight through, chest to chest. Saleem hears the clackers. He postures up for a last few shots. He's going to ride it out for the decision.
Yeah, an entertaining fight, Lloyd. Two good young fighters. We're going to go to the judges again at Fight UK.